This video is for sailing and entertainment purposes only.
Now, if you're over the age of 65 and you're on Medicare, you may qualify for
Monsters! 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 Monsters!
Hello everybody. In today's video, for the low introductory price of absolutely nothing, I think I'm giving out really good prices in this economy. What do you guys think? So we're going to talk about some new Foodie Beauty drama. Okay, first of all, she is pretty much kind of like evicting Peetz, telling Peetz he has to move out of their apartment, and it's his name on the lease because Foodie Beauty cannot get an apartment in her own name, as she has talked about before. She has like issues, and basically Peetz's name is on the lease, so she's saying he has to move out. But the situation type deal is called the law. Here's what happened, and there is so much drama going on. She's going after reaction channels, children, yeah, that's pretty bad, and mega raging on her honeymoon. Rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat.
No Ottawa girls wanting to hit me up.
But here's the Peetz situation in a nutshell. Foodie Beauty says that she's a married woman and she cannot continue to live with Peetz, which is something that I brought up before. And I said, you know, it doesn't matter who she married. Most men would not be okay with their wife still sharing an apartment with their friend, especially if, you know, that guy was an ex-boyfriend. And he is Foodie Beauty's ex-boyfriend. So Foodie Beauty said in a live stream that Peetz actually has to move out, and this is important, that Peetz knows that he has to move out, that everything is fine with Peetz, he understands the situation, and he's been told, and he knows that he has to move out of the house that they share together. The problem is Maury determined that was a lie because they went to Peetz's live stream. People asked Peetz in his own live stream, Foodie Beauty's roommate, they said, okay, has she told you that you have to move out? He said, I'm sure I may have to. She may ask me to do that, but she never said anything about it to me. This is the first I've heard of it as far as her saying it to me. She's never told me that I have to move out, but I basically understand that I do potentially have to move out. So she lied. She lied. What a big surprise. Let's have a moment of silence for Foodie Beauty lying. The moment is over. It never happened. Basically, Foodie Beauty is lying when she says that she told Peetz that he has to move out because he said she hasn't talked to him about it. So he exposed her. And it's pretty sad on a lot of different levels. It is his name on the actual lease. So you're going to like evict and kick out a person. Like, you wouldn't even have this apartment without him because she said that she could not actually put her name on any apartment because of her past troubles. Okay. She made this community page post and I wanted to read it with you, okay? Peetz had been evicted where LMAO stop the nonsense drama. Can some bright person please explain to me how it is my responsibility to house and take care of a grown man I am not married to forever? Does that sound logical to you?
Sounds desperate to me.
I owe him my life. This man, when I met him, paid off all my debts, incurred debt for me, paid for a license because of him. Okay? He's done a lot for me. So Peetz, I will support till I die.
I've said this before. I understand that Peetz has a lot of issues and problems, and I'm sensitive to that. But he's a grown adult. The idea that his ex-girlfriend was supposed to support him for the rest of his life is just nonsensical and absolutely not something you can rely on, and just dumb because obviously, and there's two sides to this, and I want to show both sides, because obviously it's not her responsibility to support him. At some point, she was going to get a boyfriend or a husband, and no guy is going to be okay with his wife living with another person that she used to date, right? Okay. It's not her responsibility. I agree with her. It's his own responsibility. He needs to get the help that he needs. And then afterwards, he needs to definitely get a job. And he's talked about this before. He said his brother's unemployed, his mom is retired, no one in the family is working. Well, you need to seriously get the help you need. You need to start working. You can't rely on Foodie Beauty to support you. This is where I agree with her. However, I think it's disgusting to pretty much say that, hey, he has to leave without ever saying it to him first. He shouldn't have to hear it on stream. And this is a person that has been her best friend for all those years. She said that he gave her so much money when she was in credit card debt. He is the one that picked up the pieces and moved in with her when BB broke up with her, right? Her ex, BB, broke up with her. She needed a place to stay. She needed a place to live. And yes, she supports him. Yes, she pays the bills. And he did used to work, but then he stopped. But the point is that without him, she couldn't even get this apartment. So also the other hypocritical part about this is that Foodie Beauty used to say all the time, I will never leave Peetz. I'll live with him forever. I'll always support him. When she would get called out for just letting him live rent free. My point here is this.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Do I think that she should support him forever? Nope. I think he needs to get a job. But the way that she's going about it is absolutely mean-spirited and callous, because he is her best friend who saved her so many times in difficult situations. So that's the situation with Peetz. We're going to get to her raging, going after reaction channels. As always, everything I'm saying is just my own opinions, not facts about public figures and what they are choosing to make public. You're not going to see anything hidden here. Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not take anything I say seriously. And as always, I urge you to be kind in the comment section to the people that we talk about, and please do not leave them any mean-spirited, negative, discouraging comments. So basically, I had discussed recently in the last Foodie Beauty video, we talked about how she is raging on her honeymoon, and I said it's so strange that somebody would be like just freshly married, just newly married, and they would care about what reaction channels are saying about them. Like, it's true that reaction channels live in our girl's head rent-free, and Amber and in Foodie's head, even when they're like doing something important. Like, it's your honeymoon, and even if it isn't, you just got married. Shouldn't you be spending time with your husband and ignoring everything else? Okay. Foodie said, Foodie Beauty is on her honeymoon and online instead of enjoying it. First off, who said I am on my honeymoon? LOL. Every day is a honeymoon here. Okay. Why would I share any private intimacy of any kind online? Why would you? You only talked about...
Peetz has impregnated me before. He is capable of impregnating people.
Good evening.
You? What did you impregnate me with? Pathetic. Gonorrhea. Trichomonas. That you love me. And chlamydia. Love me, touch me.
Never mind. And you only literally shared literally every single thing online before. But what is she talking about here? She's just trying to muddy the waters, trying to manipulate the situation. I'll tell you how. Why do I owe you anything? You don't. No one cares.
Quiet, you.
Why don't you go enjoy your marriage and move on? Of course I'm online. My job is online. Funny that those criticizing me for being online and going after reaction channels are the same morons who refresh my page waiting for me to upload. LMAO. It's called downtime. You think we are sightseeing 24/7? And no, I don't like addressing this crapola, but I have people literally digging into my personal life in an invasive manner because they're big mad that I'm working on myself and not giving their sad selves attention as much. That's clearly not it. Most people don't believe that your marriage is real, and that's serious talk from somebody who doesn't care either way. People don't believe your marriage is real. And even if it is, no one is asking you to provide intimacy, even though you did before. Nobody cares. Why don't you just sit around, enjoy your marriage, and ignore the reaction channels during what's supposed to be the happiest time of your life? My opinion is, and a lot of other people's opinions are, that you're probably not as happy as you're showing yourself to be, or maybe pretending to be, because you care so much about your haters, not congratulators, and reaction channels. Here's the thing. I know that Foodie's job is online. She did recently say that she had a different source of income. She's not going to post a lot, but her job is online, meaning that she is supposed to post videos online. The fact that you are responding to every single little thing that reaction channels say, and these are people that don't even have a very large audience, means you're obsessed with them. It does, okay? You're obsessed. And you're giving them more and more and more power. I love to see it. Good. Also, posting about my financial past is irrelevant, as you do not know the true current status, LOL. And it's creepy and weird that you care when it's not your business. Bankruptcies get discharged, and guess what? Then one becomes eligible for sponsorship. Besides, who even said our goal was sponsorship? So Foodie Beauty also made pointless, ridiculous community page post about French Fry Girl. And there's another community page post about like why she is raging and enjoys raging. And she basically, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll put it up here for you. It basically clarifies that she always comes out on top and people have bad karma. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, how are you coming out on top? You're married to a man that you barely know. And suffice to say, your live streams with him are awkward. Guys, don't look like you are in a loving relationship, but let's just move on, okay? So there is a reaction commentary channel named Just Breezing. Just Breezing is a mother. This should be completely irrelevant. And I will say Just Breezing uploads lots of videos a day, not just about Foodie Beauty, but a lot of them are about Foodie Beauty. I couldn't understand why she was so angry at Just Breezing. Literally, go with me on this one. I think she's so upset at Just Breezing because Just Breezing doesn't have a giant audience, okay? So why are you, like, I said this before, why can't she just be mad at the bigger channels that cover her? I think the bigger channels that cover Foodie Beauty come with a bigger voice and come with a bigger platform and bigger, like, more amount of people that will come after Foodie if she goes after them, right? So the issue is, I think that she just doesn't like Just Breezing's voice because Just Breezing has a very lovely and soft, nice voice. And I think that in Foodie's mind, that, okay, Just Breezing is presenting herself to be this nice girl, but she's just making lots of videos about me. So, okay. Here are some comments that Foodie Beauty has left on Just Breezing's channel. She then says, the fact that you get so excited over rage is sad. Please take your kid to the park and enjoy life. LOL. Wow. You're telling me to go to the park with my child while you're in my comments on your honeymoon. Okay. Then stop crying about people fat shaming when your fake husband just called someone's mom. Okay. Imagine what he must think. Okay. So this goes on and on and on. And basically, she just attacks Just Breezing's child a lot and says that Just Breezing needs to go and be with her kid instead of making videos. First of all, as Just Breezing explained, Just Breezing's child is in school while Just Breezing works on YouTube. Just Breezing speaking out against Foodie, and actually she blocked Foodie Beauty, which I think she did the right thing, because if you don't like Just Breezing, if you don't like her style of recording, if you don't like that she makes 100 videos about you, then say that. Attacking a person's innocent minor child is ridiculous, and the kid has nothing to do with it. The kid is in school while the mother works. So, first of all, I have this to say. Attacking people's children is something that Foodie Beauty does a lot. It's very weird. She did it to Yaba, YouTube Underground, in the past when YouTube Underground was getting a lot of subscribers and views on Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty would go to YouTube Underground and make comments about her parenting. You know nothing about her parenting. You need to stop talking about her parenting. Leave parents alone. Leave mothers alone. Leave innocent minor children out of this. This is preposterous. If you don't like Just Breezing style, then say that. Say, you know what? I really don't care for your style. I don't care for the way that you make videos.
Hey, buddy, I'm from small town Ontario. If you're over the age of 65, you're on Medicaid.
And I want you to stop. I think that she's attacking other people's parenting style because she thinks that if she just attacks the way people are as moms, this will make them look bad in the eyes of the audience. It's just making you look like absolutely callous, Foodie Beauty, and ridiculous in the sense of that you're treating people in a ridiculous manner. What this woman does, Just Breezing, for work while her child is in school is no one's business. She's trying to shame us. She's trying to be like, oh, you're making videos about me while you need to be a better mother. Her child is in school. This woman is making a living on YouTube. Is she not supposed to provide for her child? I don't understand. Honestly, the children have nothing to do with people who have them as far as them being commentary channels. Leave the kids alone, Foodie Beauty. Leave the kids alone. Okay, that's all I can say. This is disgusting behavior, and I believe that Just Breezing did report Foodie Beauty other than just blocking her, and I think she did the right thing because it is so strange to continuously say that someone needs to be with their kids while their kids are at school instead of work. No, the parent needs to work to provide for the child, and stop she doesn't like these commentary channels. So when she finds out that they're parents, she immediately uses that against them. It's honestly despicable. Stop. Just stop. I've seen in my comment section bring up the idea that maybe they're both in on some scam. Maybe they are both in on, I don't know. This just doesn't seem like a loving, healthy marriage to me. And just because he seems better than the last person that she dated doesn't mean that this is not a scam. I wish Foodie Beauty all the best. I genuinely hope he loves you. I genuinely hope you guys have a fantastic relationship, but there's red flags and signs everywhere that something is off, and you are just doing nothing but ignoring it. So I wish Foodie Beauty all the best. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she has a very lovely and healthy marriage, but something is going on here. So we are now going to move on to a Pokemon Go update. So let's talk about Pokemon Go and hatching eggs and raiding. I have still been raiding Guzzlord. I didn't stop like I said I would, and I do not have 100%. And you know what? I did use Guzzlord in the Battle League, and what I will say is, if you give Guzzlord the attack of Brutal Swing, he powers up really, really fast, and just in general, he's not a bad contender as long as you don't have a fairy opponent, fairy-type Pokemon, which is like obviously hard, especially in the Master and the Ultra League. Okay, so I have been raiding so many raids with Guzzlord. Like I would say 100 a day, 100 a day raids, and no 100% IV. Let's just move on for now, and then we'll get back to the raids, to hatching eggs in Pokemon Go. So right now there's only 3 types of Pokemon that can hatch from the 7-kilometer eggs that you get from your friends when you open up a gift from your friends. Gibble, which is okay, whatever. I don't understand why Gibble is in eggs. He had a community day and raids galore, whatever. Cherubi, which I still don't have the shiny for or the hundo, and Munchlax. I am so excited about Munchlax. And look, I did hatch a shiny Munchlax. I was super excited. This was like on the second day or maybe the third day. It wasn't right away. And he was almost a Shundo, which it was almost 100% IV. I'm looking for 100% Cherubi, but mainly like a shiny Cherubi. So I have definitely been spending money and hatching lots of eggs. I will tell you something. Hatching eggs is, in my opinion, Pokemon Go's like, honestly, like the biggest way that they make money other than raids. And I'm guilty of spending some, you know, Evil Kermit's money. It's actually Evil Kermit's money on the eggs. But I got a shiny Munchlax. Did you guys get any shiny Pokemon? Have you been hatching anything? Let me know in the comments down below. So let's just also talk about like the raiding process. You know what I really feel Pokemon Go needs is a ready to raid button. If you've ever done a raid in Pokemon Go, what happens is you have to wait, like, I think 200 seconds until the raid lobby fills up, even if it's a private raid lobby, which I think is just not the best and effective way to raid. If everyone in your party is there and they're ready to raid, there should be a ready to raid button, right? And you just, everybody press that button and you can go into the raid. You don't have to wait 200 seconds. Waiting 200 seconds is, in my opinion, like a long time to wait. Okay. Moving further along with that, I feel like there's a lot of things that Pokemon Go can do to make the game better, and I wanted to talk to you about it. For example, what I think they need to do is definitely make elite raids not in person only. There's like a special elite raid where the egg takes 24 hours to hatch and it's in-person raids only. You can't join remote. I think that I understand why they're doing this. The game was always supposed to be in person, and then after everything happened with the world, they had to make it more remote. But quite frankly, I don't have the time to run around my city doing in-person raids. And most of my friends in Pokemon Go are not even people that live in my country, never mind my city. So it's just, I understand they're trying to get people to get out there, but to me, raiding, like you can see how many raids I'm doing. Like, honestly, to me personally, okay, I'm doing so many raids, and the game would make so much more money if we could, like, you know, do these raids with our remote friends. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. So I have still been raiding Guzzlord. Do you guys think I'm going to get 100%? Do you guys think I should quit or stop or continue? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching today. I genuinely appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And you know, I will see you very, very soon. Unless, of course, people from other planets finally take me after this Foodie Booty Pokemon Go video. Please, if you're out there, I'm here. I'm ready to be taken, people from other planets. You know, they're like, yeah, okay, keep doing your videos. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Check out this video that's popping up here. You may enjoy it. You may not enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, leave it a dislike. Be a friend. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.